Tomlin and the Steelers send in some big bodies like Derek Watt, the fullback, and Connor Hayward, the tight end. And it's Watt on the carry inside. First down to the 37-yard line. Pickett will throw for it. Nothing open. Kept it alive, and he found his man. Warren out of the backfield for the first down. Into Ravens territory at the 45. They did it with physical play in mind. Warren from around the edge. A little jet sweep action. Warren down the sideline. Inside the 20. To the 10. Warren out of bounds. They're going to mark him outside the 10 at the 13-yard line. They say it went out. But a big run by Jalen Warren. So the Steelers bring in the big guys and now spread it out on 3rd and goal. Pickett's got 4 to the left. Goes to the 1 to the right. Incomplete for Pickens. Brandon Stevens, who's in for the injured Marcus Peters, had the man-to-man coverage on Pickens. Chris Boswell, they've used 3 kickers this year. Had a groin injury. It's his 4th game back. Chippy from 21. First points of the night. Second down from the 30, his first throw, and his tight end's got it. First down to the 37-yard line. Mark Andrews, tremendous tight end. As the Steelers develop some of their youth late in the season, but thrilled to have T.J. Watt back in the lineup. 2nd and 10, Huntley pumping and taking off, as he often does. He gets a good edge block from DeMarcus Robinson to get him very close to that first down. 3rd and 6, Steelers bring 5. Huntley gets it out. Andrews got it, got the first down. Terrell Edmonds couldn't bring him down. 3rd and 8, Steelers bringing 4. Huntley's got some time. He throws complete. It's Robinson, the former Kansas City Chief. His forward progress is inside the 33. That's a first down for Baltimore. And their other guys are Sammy Watkins and Deshaun Jackson right now. Inside give Dobbins, gets an opening here. Dobbins into the secondary. Brought down at the 18-yard line. Waived by the Packers a couple of weeks ago. And Deshaun Jackson, 2 of the 3 receivers on the field on 3rd and 5. Huntley looks, floats to the corner. Incomplete. This year he has 6 misses, 3 blocked. A couple of long distance misses in bad weather. This one from 30. And it squares the game at 3 apiece. Olszewski in motion. He'll take the jet sweep. Use Hayward and Freiermuth as blockers and pick up. From the 43, it is Warren again. I really like the imprint he has made as a 3rd down back, but also as a runner, too. First down, Pittsburgh. They need 5. Pickett drifting, throwing on the run. Freiermuth hangs on with Kyle Hamilton bodying him. First down, Pittsburgh. 3rd and 3, they're going to throw. And Pickett in the middle, broken up. Chuck Clark. Boswell's missed half his field goals from this length. Just got that off. And it hit the upright. And it's no good. The carrier remains in. You saw Moses walking with some personnel on the sideline. We'll keep an eye on that. Now an eye on J.K. Dobbins. On the outside. Got that penalty yards back plus a few. First down right at midfield for Dobbins. A gain of 17. Sammy Watkins, the receiver. It's a handoff to Dobbins to the right. Waited for that block. Got to the edge. You got a first down out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line at the 28. So Dobbins getting bigger chunks of yardage here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 8. Huntley going to throw. Pump it. Now looking to escape and fires to Andrews on the sideline. And Andrews has another catch. 3 catches. All have been first downs for Baltimore. This one at the 16-yard line. Prioritize taking care of the ball here and give him a shot. So they'll run it on 3rd and 6. And Dobbins will get to the 15-yard line. The 3rd and 16 that should have been. And we got a flag here at the back end. Hang on, there's 10 seconds left. But we still have a flag as there was a lot of pushing on that pile.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 97. The penalty is legal, of course, half the distance to the goal with an automatic first down.
11 seconds left. It makes it 1st and goal instead of a field goal opportunity. And Huntley will throw towards the end zone. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely. And that huge penalty turns into the game's first touchdown.
It's about Steelers versus Steelers, and we'll be focused and settle down.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Huntley on first down, starts the half with a pass. Again, it's a Mark Andrews first down. Thought about a hurdle, but Terrell Edmonds took care of that. Steelers show some pressure. They bring it. Huntley gets rid of it quickly, and what else is new? It's Andrews again. Fitzpatrick couldn't get his hands on the ball and may have taken the worst of that. T.J. Watt standing next to brother Derek. Out for the moment. Huntley retreating and flinging for Andrews again. He double caught it, but I think he got his feet in bounds after securing it at the 36-yard line. So they get 19 of the 25 back. The double catch and the secure to give them third and makeable. 3rd and 6, four-man rush. Huntley on the run. Met right there and thrown down, and Minka Fitzpatrick back on the field from 51. Perfect. Again. 2 targets, no receptions in that first half. From 25, Najee Harris bouncing to the outside, got a block there. Big run of 15 yards for Harris and a first down for the Steelers at the 40-yard line. Ravens bring 4. Pickett fires in the middle with a catch. There's George Pickens right at the mark. That is a first down, and that is a 4-star play. Freiermuth always the target in these situations. Pickett will go to Warren. Can he get there? Yes. First down, Warren at the 38-yard line. Backfield empty. Kyle Hamilton blitzing. Hit Pickett. Pass is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton got to the quarterback. Pickett, first rounder against first rounder, and Pickett slow to get up. Well, off the upright from 48. This one from 51, drifting, but in. Big field goal for Boswell. Great connection with QB1 and QB1 for the moment right now in Tyler Huntley. Dobbins keeps his balance. Chased by Fitzpatrick. Out of bounds around midfield. J.K. Dobbins closing in on 100 yards against the Steelers again.
He went in, asked for it to have it done, and man, has he been a different player.
He's out. Gus Edwards is in. Huntley's got T.J. Watt. Steelers take over at their own 5. Harris to the left, trying to get to the outside, fighting for the tackle. But the Steelers have to win to stay alive. First down run, Najee Harris. Good jump to the outside. Harris, dead leg, gave you everything on that run. Gain of about 15 and another Steeler first down. Harris up to 91 yards. He gets a break. Jalen Warren's the back. Pickett escaped a would-be sack. Fire on the run. Sideline shot to Pickens. Inbounds and a catch at the 45. Another Steeler first down.
When I was 8 years old, we were out singing in the bars.
Warren on the run, and he's got the first down. Steelers don't sub, don't huddle. 3rd and 4. Four-man rush. Pickett throws. It's caught for the first down. And on the move is Deontay Johnson down the sideline. Into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Steven Sims is the receiver at the bottom of the screen. Pickens up at the top. Pickett looking, fires, incomplete. Nothing close. Snap high, brought down, kick, perfect. Alex Highsmith and Cam Hayward eat a little bit more. This one's going to be in the field of play, so it'll be returned by Justice Hill. Hill at the 20, nice move. Hill gets to the edge. Boswell an angle on him. Hill around midfield, cuts back inside. Terrific return all the way to the 39-yard line. 3rd and 12. Huntley tries to get some. Incomplete. Likely could not hang on. It's ruled incomplete on the field. It's 4th down. He's still in. Adding to it here with a first down to the 23-yard line. Harris brought down to the core to help with the pressure. And now he'll release. Pickett searching. Down. Back at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 3. Huntley will give it. Dobbins inside, gets stopped. Cam Hayward right there. He's pulling him back to make the stop. Buckle up, here we go. 4:16 left. First play, Najee Harris. Been a stud tonight. 8 yards there. Take him over 100 yards with his 20th carry. Tackled by Chuck Clark.
But right now they've got the 2 deep safety look, so maybe not.
Pickett, looking right, spins out, making a play happen. Throws in the middle, it's caught at midfield. Freiermuth holds on for dear life. 2:07 left. Pickett back to the air. He'll throw it down the middle of the field for Sims, who caught it at the 21-yard line. Steven Sims. Everything available to Pittsburgh. Harris the back. Here's Najee jumping over the hole. The first down at the 12-yard line. Extra O-lineman to the right. Pickett runs that way. Harris trying to push him. Picks him up and carries him to the first down. Pickett, flush, pressured, throws on the run. Caught by Harris for a touchdown. Oh, what a play. And the Steelers take the lead.
Wow. That's wild. What a play by Kenny Pickett.
In the 15, Steelers play coverage in the back. Andrews works underneath. He gets 18 of the yards to the 33-yard line. But again, the clock runs. And the Ravens, who don't do this very often, got to jump into it, and they're wasting time. Huntley throws it quick. Andrews got a first down. He goes down and tries to get back up. He was trying to give himself up, and now the clock continues to run, and we've got a mess on our hands.
They're running on the field, and the runner gave him up and down. Set the clock to 8.
They don't have a timeout to get set for Tucker. From the 38, Watt tries to rush inside. Huntley comes outside, throws across his body. It is intercepted by Fitzpatrick, and the Steelers stay alive. Remarkable. The Pittsburgh Steelers keep their season alive. If the Ravens loss means if the Bengals win tomorrow night, they get the division.